Look at yourself. Really take a good hard look. You don't want to. You avoid mirrors because deep down, you know what you'll see. A man who's barely holding it together. You've been gutted. She left and it feels like she took a part of you with her. Now you're sitting here, stewing in the wreckage, drowning in a cocktail of self-pity, anger, and regret. It's written all over your face, in the slump of your shoulders, in the vacant way you stare into nothing. This is where you've ended up. This is what she reduced you to. Good. Sit with it. Feel it. Let it break you if it must. This is the last time you're allowed to wallow in this pathetic state. You think you're sad now? Just wait. Wait until you wake up 6 months from now, still in this rut, still replaying every damn memory, every word she ever said to you, every moment that felt perfect, until it wasn't. Wait until you realize you wasted half a year chasing ghosts, pining for someone who isn't coming back. Let me tell you something you already know but don't want to admit. She's gone, and she's not coming back. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. She made her choice, and do you know what that choice was? Not you. Whatever you were, whoever you were, wasn't enough for her. That's the truth. You can dress it up however you like. Blame it on timing, compatibility, whatever makes you feel better. But the reality? She looked at you and decided you weren't worth the investment. Now you're probably thinking, but I loved her. I gave her everything, and maybe you did. Maybe you bled yourself dry trying to make her happy. But did you ever stop to ask if you were the kind of man she wanted to be happy with? Or did you just assume that loving her in and of itself would be enough? Love doesn't make up for mediocrity, my friend. Comfort doesn't inspire passion. And right now you're sitting in a pit of mediocrity, begging for scraps of validation from a woman who's already moved on. This is the part where you have a choice to make. You can stay here, broken, bitter, clinging to the hope that one day she'll realize she made a mistake. Or you can decide right now that the man she left behind is dead, that you're going to kill him off, bury him 6 feet under, and build someone so extraordinary, so powerful, that she wouldn't even recognize him if she saw him again. This isn't about her anymore. It's not about winning her back or proving her wrong. This is about you. This is about becoming the kind of man who doesn't just survive a breakup. He thrives because of it. You have no idea how good life can get when you channel all this pain, all this anger, into building yourself into something unstoppable. Let's start with your body. Right now it's probably soft, weak, neglected. Every extra pound, every hour you've spent sitting around feeling sorry for yourself is proof that you've let yourself go. That changes today. The gym isn't just a place to build muscle. It's a crucible. Every drop of sweat, every rep, every ounce of effort you put into sculpting your physique is a declaration. I will not be defeated. You think getting in shape is about impressing women? No, it's about discipline. It's about walking into a room and exuding strength. Not just physical, but mental. A strong body houses a strong mind. And when you look in the mirror and see the results of your hard work, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll walk taller. You'll speak with more authority. You'll command respect without saying a word. Now let's talk about your mind. Right now, it's cluttered with garbage memories of her. Fantasies about winning her back. Distractions that keep you from facing the truth. You've been feeding it junk and it shows. That ends today. It's time to sharpen your intellect, to cultivate a mind so disciplined, so focused that no setback can shake you. Read books, study something difficult, learn a skill that challenges you. Feed your mind the kind of nourishment that builds resilience. Because here's the thing, life will throw punches at you again and again. And if your mind isn't strong enough to take the hits, you'll crumble every time. But when you've trained your mind, when you've made it a fortress, nothing can break you. Not her, not anyone. And then there's money. Let's not sugarcoat it. Financial independence is power. Right now, you probably don't have it. Maybe you're stuck in a job you hate, living paycheck to paycheck with no real plan for the future. That's not just a problem. It's a liability. Money isn't everything, but it's damn near close. It gives you freedom, options, control over your life. You want to be the kind of man who doesn't need anyone's approval? Start by building wealth. Learn how to make money, how to invest, how to create multiple streams of income. Because the man who controls his finances controls his destiny. And when you're driving the car you always wanted, living in the home you used to dream about, do you really think you'll be sitting there wishing she was beside you? No, you'll be too busy enjoying the life you built to even remember her name. Finally, let's talk about status, about purpose. What are you building? What are you striving for? Because if you're not climbing, you're falling. Right now you're at the bottom, and that's fine. But staying here, That's unacceptable. You need a mission. Something that gives your life meaning beyond relationships. You think the world owes you something. It doesn't. Respect, admiration, success, none of it is handed out freely. You earn it by grinding every single day, by failing and getting back up, by refusing to settle for anything less than extraordinary. And when you're so focused on your mission, on your purpose, you won't have time to think about her or anyone like her. Never forget that she is the woman who left you, the one you can't stop thinking about. Here's the hard truth. She didn't appreciate you. She didn't value you. And you know what? That's her loss. Because the man you're going to become, she wouldn't even know how to handle him. One day she'll see you again, maybe on social media, maybe in passing, and it will hit her like a freight train. She gambled on the wrong guy. But by then it won't matter, because you'll have outgrown her in every way imaginable. And here's the best part. This isn't about revenge. It's not about making her regret leaving. It's about proving to yourself that you're better off without her, that the life you're building now is one she couldn't even dream of being a part of. One day, you'll meet someone else. Someone better, someone who sees the man you've worked so hard to become and values him for exactly who he is. And when that day comes, you'll look back at this moment, the heartbreak, the pain, the rejection, and you'll laugh. You'll laugh because the girl you once cried over no longer even qualifies for your attention. But none of this happens if you don't start. So get up, right now. Wipe your tears, square your shoulders, and take the first step. Because the man you're meant to be is waiting, and he doesn't have time for your excuses.